G'day, welcome. It's time to cruise away with Derek and Joe again as we whisk you off to exciting Europe on amazing cruise and stay trips for next year.
Yes, welcome. Are you ready for some varied travel? Would you like to see the lava flows in Iceland and enjoy the style and romance of incredible Italy? Or sail away from the white cliffs of Dover in England? Well, we have something for everybody coming up in this show.
Yeah, and these trips are already wildly popular with our customers here in Oz. So in this show, we team up with Carnival Cruise Line for some fascinating times full of fun, let me tell you. Let's head first to the Greek Isles, Turkey and Italy on a 17-night adventure for the 7th of October next year. Starting with the flights over to Rome and your chance to explore the city with a 3-night hotel stay. What a city it is as well, beautiful.
Oh, indeed. And 3 days is a perfect amount of time. On arrival, you definitely want to wander around and get a feel and visit the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, Palatine Hill, perhaps have a lovely evening walk to the Trevi Fountain and Spanish Steps and enjoy some incredible world-famous cuisine. Of course, Rome is famous for its pizza, its pasta and its delicious gelato. Then it's time to cruise, and we're going to be cruising on board the Carnival Legend for 12 fabulous nights. Enjoying all the fun of the fair, quite literally, because Carnival are known as the fun ships, and it is that Carnival fun atmosphere that you get on Carnival Cruise Lines. You know, all singing, all dancing, parties everywhere around the ship, lots of incredible live music, lots of dancing, and also they do celebration nights. You know, it might be a Chocoholics buffet, it might be, you know, a Mediterranean or Caribbean night theme where everybody gets dressed up. Super fun, honestly. And it is not just that contrived fun. I always say with Carnival, it's infectious fun. It really is. It's proper belly laughs. It's entertainment. It's watching your other fellow guests get involved as well. Even if you're a little bit of a bystander and you don't like to, you know, get up on stage yourself, you can definitely watch everybody else having fun. You really will find it. Even if you're a bit quieter, it'll probably bring you out of your shell a little bit.
Yeah,
I love that about.
It won't be long before you're up and you're doing the conga, or you just feel that rhythm. And you know, if you're somebody that is a little bit more low-key, you know, if you're at a wedding or a celebration and that song comes on, whatever the song is for you, and you're like, oh, I can't help myself. Well, the Carnival Cruise is a bit like that, to be honest. It's wonderful. You soon go from you know, spectating to partaking. Yeah,
absolutely. And the food, I mean, everything from good proper hearty comfort food. Think about incredible pizzas made to order, delicious burgers and fries, through to, you know, lighter fare, and you can head to the buffet and enjoy everything from, you know, traditional British hearty food through to the fabulous American, all of that fun stuff, and Asian. All kinds of different cuisines on offer in the buffet, fresh salads and things like that too. And that, of course, is available for you 24/7. Let's not forget that entertainment, alongside everything we've mentioned. You're going to find mini golf, you're going to find dancing classes actually led by your entertainment staff on board. They have a full gym with fitness classes on offer too. And the spa team also, they hold live seminars talking about everything from metabolism through to different skin treatments that you can enjoy on board. So don't forget to check out what they have on offer. So we are sailing out of the port for Rome, Civitavecchia, and a couple of days at sea will see us into lovely Kusadasi in Turkey, where you can explore the ancient ruins of Ephesus, including the library of Celsus and the Great Theatre, or take an excursion out to the terrace houses out there as well and learn all about the archaeology. It's an amazing part of the world. Next up, we're into Kavala in Greece, where you can discover the charming old town with the Byzantine walls and Ottoman aqueduct, or perhaps head on out on a city highlights tour where you drive, you walk, and you actually get to taste, this part of the world as well. Istanbul's next, and of course, this is the incredible capital of Turkey. You're going to find both the Asian and also the European side. And taking a tour which shows you both of those sides would be recommended in this port for sure. Next up, we're into Mykonos, where you can stroll whitewashed streets and relax by the beach. Maybe take a town walking tour where you wander through the narrow alleyways and whitewashed houses in Little Venice. And you take some selfies at the windmill for sure. We're into Piraeus next, which is the port for Athens, where you can visit the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and explore Plaka as well. Perhaps the panoramic Athens and Plaka tour is going to be the one you do here, which gives you a little taste of everything along the way. Katakolon, where the very first Olympics took place in ancient Olympia, is a fascinating port. Now, you might also want to explore the surrounding region, where you can learn about the olive groves and taste some olive oil while you're there. Here is an overview of your incredible cruise. We're back into the port for Rome, where you'll disembark and we'll fly you back to Australia after this epic adventure.
No, look at everything that's going on there. I love it. I love the fact that you're going into some big cities there as well. Rome, fantastic. Istanbul, with the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque there and the Grand Bazaar, which, are just fascinating to go and see. I love this. And the Greek Isles are just magical. You really, really should go and see them now while we can get into all of these places and all of these ports, because they are massively popular. And Rome itself is just pure magic. Until you've stood in the Colosseum and looked around you, you have no idea of its size and its scale, and it is truly wonderful. And the Trevi Fountain, it's so funny because it's so authentic, and yet it's like something out of Disneyland. It's so bizarre. It's lovely to see though, and you've got to throw the coins into the fountain, haven't you, for various reasons, which you can look up well before you go. Anyway, you've got it all in this trip for next October, and a deposit today will lock in, again, another epic price tag from us here at CruiseAway. Check out this. Check out this. I know, this is brilliant. The whole holiday here really does move at a wonderful pace. It's very relaxed, just so that you've got time to drink it all in. And your holiday includes your Sydney return flights to Rome in Italy. And before you go cruising, you've got a 3-night hotel stay there. I can give you lots and lots of fabulous ideas in Rome, but actually, you know what? Go and look at all of the guides. You'll have ideas in your mind of what you want to go and see when you're there already. Definitely, if you can, get to the Vatican City, because the atmosphere there and going into the Sistine Chapel with its serenity is, honestly, it is well worth doing. Go and just see all of the cultural highlights while you're there, and then it is time for you to cruise with Carnival, which is a non-stop fun fest of smiles and laughter and great times and good food and fabulous entertainment. You will love it. 12 fabulous nights in the Greek Isles and Turkey, including a stop in the port for Athens as well. And you're going to places like Mykonos and Istanbul. It's just incredible. So jump on the phone lines as quickly as you possibly can. Remember, it's toll free to call us, 1300 411 954, and you can call us 7 days a week here at CruiseAway. Here's everything that is included in this offer for you. Yeah, I love it. And I have to tell you, if you have never cruised Carnival before, you will have the greatest time. There is something about being on board with Carnival, and no one can quite put their finger on it, but it's the energy of the team on board. It's the constant smiles everywhere. It just is such a convivial atmosphere. Everyone loves it. It's for cruisers of all ages. It's great for families. It's great for couples. It's great for multi-generational family groups as well. It is just superb. You will have the greatest time, I tell you. And no matter what you like to eat, by the way, it caters for everyone. And so much is included in the price of the cruise as well. It's absolutely superb. Now listen, when you're choosing your Carnival cruise, or indeed any cruise anywhere in the world, there's only one choice here in Oz.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yeah, we always want to, honestly. Imagine, just for a second, what we do day in, day out is talk about holidays.
Yeah.
So actually it's even worse for us because we want to go on every single holiday that we see. But there you go. It's a tough job, you see, but we struggle through. Right, let's head back to the Med now for some more legendary cruising with Carnival. And this next 20-night trip starts on the 26th of August. I love this. You're going to jet off to London first, the UK's capital city, to enjoy a 3-night city stay. And you are slap bang in the middle of summer.
Yes, you are. You got breakfast included in your hotel as well. You can stroll along South Bank and take in that kind of festival atmosphere. And there's lots of food carts and all kinds of fun things going on there. The Tate Modern to enjoy, Tower Bridge, Tower of London, the London Eye, and then we're heading over to Dover and we're going to be boarding the incredible Carnival Legend for 12 nights, sailing through Spain, Portugal and France on one of the most famous fun ships. She's a beloved member of the fleet and also upgraded in 2024. So lots of additions added to this vessel, including the chef's table, restaurant, and a big new poolside movie screen for dive-in movies. That'd be lots of fun, wouldn't it? Just sitting there, burger and fries, watching poolside, an incredible movie on the big screen. You know, we touched before when we were mentioning about the entertainment. There's so much to enjoy on board Carnival. There's also the water park, the Waterworks. And if you are travelling with kids, it's just a great sort of entertainment space. But of course for adults as well.
Yeah, you don't have to be a kid. I've stood under one of the drench buckets there. They are very, very fun. I tell you something else I really, really love on Carnival as well. Is the Punchliner Comedy Club, you know, in the evening. It is really, really good. They will do some more sort of, if you've got the family with you, they'll do more family-friendly comedy shows sometimes, but actually when it's just the grown-ups, and it can be a little bit naughty, they are brilliant and very genuinely funny as well. Yeah,
what about the White Hot Party? Everyone gets dressed head to toe in white. They get the glow sticks out, and it's lots of fun. There's also the Seuss Palooza Parade. Now, if you are familiar with the Grinchmas cruises that we've featured many times, you know, on this channel, you'll know that actually it's Dr. Seuss is a whole thing on Carnival, and they actually do a big parade. And again, fun for all the family, whether you're just cruising with your other half or with the kiddos, grandkids, family reunion. It's just something wonderfully entertaining and also makes for great photos.
And yeah, what's not to love about having your picture taken, you know, even if you've got a few extra miles on your own clock, but how good it would be to have a picture taken with the Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat, that's who I thought of as well immediately. What a great book. Rope Bridge, as you see up there as well. There's the adults only retreat, the Serenity. This is wonderful, where you can escape and indulge in a lovely retreat with lounges, peace, tranquility, a bar, maybe a poolside massage. And talking of that, there's lots on offer in the spa, of course, from, you know, having your nails done to having your hair cut and coloured, you know, full barber service as well, acupuncture, you can have everything. So we are cruising out of Dover and we are heading off, first of all, to France. Fantastic. Step ashore in Le Havre and explore the Normandy coast's hidden charm. You might want to take the Honfleur and Normandy countryside tour here, where you can wander the timber frame streets of Honfleur and enjoy scenic views as well in summertime. Next up, it's Le Verdon, where you can discover the beauty of the French Riviera, in fact. And a tour here to do would be the Cannes and Antibes highlights, where you get to see those luxury yachts, of course, in Cannes, and stroll Antibes Old Town, which would be wonderful. We're into Bilbao next, which is a mix really of modern art and that Basque culture. Love this port. The Guggenheim and Pinchos tour is wonderful. So they take you to the Guggenheim, but then you get to enjoy some local pinchos, which are like traditional tapas from that region. La Coruña's next up, and it's you know, a coastal city full of Roman history. There's that iconic lighthouse, which you've got to see, the Tower of Hercules, and Old Town would be the place to visit and explore here, and you can climb up to the top and get views too. Light shows in Portugal is next up, the port of Porto, gateway to stunning riverside streets and incredible wine cellars. Take the Port Wine Cellar tasting tour and enjoy a guided tour in the historic wine cellars. Then we're into Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, where you can explore the hills, trams, and those fairy tale palaces not too far away. What about a trip to Sintra and Pina Palace? Now, this is where the royal family for many years were stationed. We are next up into Malaga in the south of Spain, the birthplace of Picasso, and it has some real Andalusian charm. The Ronda and White Villages tour would be a great one to take here, where you journey through dramatic gorges and whitewashed villages and really experience this region. We're into Rome next, and we're going to be disembarking and having a 3-night hotel stay here, which is a great amount of time to explore everything from the Vatican through to St. Peter's Basilica, and of course the Sistine Chapel, and all of your favourites, the Trevi Fountain, the Colosseum. I mean, my goodness, around every corner and every turn in Rome, there's ancient ruins. It's pretty spectacular. After all of this excitement and a wonderful cruise, we're going to fly you back to Australia.
What a collection of places that you've enjoyed there as well across that break. And listen, I'll talk to you in a few moments about how you can kind of extend that and, you know, have the magic go on and on and on if you want to. But the package that we have here, I think, is really quite special. I mean, if you are going to visit friends, ex-work colleagues, family over in the UK, of course, we could make that stay longer for you as well. But of course, everyone loves the buzz of being in London as well. It's wonderful. So this holiday, really, it captures the magic of the Med just perfectly. You've got the London stay, you've got the Rome stay as well, both of which are 3 nights, which I think is just perfect. And then 12 nights on board with Carnival on the Legend, going in and out of the White Cliffs of Dover as well. So you'll be waving goodbye to those white cliffs. You'll be singing Vera Lynn at the same time as doing it. I hope you remember Vera Lynn. If you don't, you're going to have to look her up on YouTube, the White Cliffs of Dover. You'll find it there. You'll love it. You'll want to bring it with you. You're going to have the most amazing time cruising with Carnival. Such a friendly team on board. And because this cruise is going out of the UK out to Italy, it's going to be a really lovely mix of passengers as well, actually, from around the world, because there are some pretty hot to trot destinations on this itinerary. Let's get your price tag, because considering it's the flights, the 2 stays and the 12-night cruise, I mean, hello. It shouldn't be this price tag. You know it shouldn't be this price tag. And if we were trying to arrange this kind of travel ourselves, you know, one, would you want to? All of that. Would you want to? No, absolutely not. I wouldn't want the responsibility. I wouldn't have to want to keep track of the user ID and passwords for all the websites and no. I want to hand all of that over to someone else. Well, that's what you're doing, is handing all of that over to us here at CruiseAway. A deposit today will get this booked for you. It's incredible. Let's remind you of everything that is included in this adventure, because it is very, very good indeed. So you have got your flights, of course, so your flight over to London for a 3-night hotel stay there. Then you've got your 12 nights of Carnival Legend cruising. You're cruising in France and Spain and Portugal. Some wonderful ports there. Finishing in the port for Rome, but then you're staying in the city of Rome for another 3 nights before you then come back. And I'm thinking, actually, while you're in Italy, maybe there's other places in Italy you want to see. Maybe you want an extra little break in Milan or Venice or Verona, or you want to do a tour of the lakes, for instance, the Great Lakes in Italy. They're amazing. We can arrange all of that for you. Talk to the team. Obviously, to put a price on your screen, we need to put a package together with, you know, some parameters to it, but you can change it as you want to. And listen, this is based on Sydney flights, but we can fly you from other cities, not a problem whatsoever. And a deposit today, we'll sort it all out, and then you don't have that responsibility whatsoever. You literally put that in our hands here at CruiseAway, and we are very, very happy to take that from you without an extra booking charge as well. It's great.
Yeah, incredible. We're all about the big adventures here at CruiseAway. Sure, we cruise close to home, but we like to take you beyond on new and exciting trips. So with that in mind, how about a discovery of magical Iceland now, with its geothermal landscapes, active volcanoes and tempting spa resorts? It's a massively popular choice for a cruise. Now, this is a 17-night trip for the 24th of June, flying first to London for a 3-night stay in the red, white and blue capital. What a place to kick kick off your adventure, especially in June, when London will be full of life and beautiful flowers, no doubt, in St James's Park, Hyde Park, all of those famous parks in London. You've got to head to Buckingham Palace to see it, the changing of the guards, the cheeky squirrels in St James's Park, the London Eye, and great shopping, of course. In Oxford Street and in Covent Garden as well. Then it's across to Dover, and we're back on Carnival Legend for 12 nights as we explore one of the most popular cruises in this region, which is very limited season. You only see a couple of these a year, so it tends to book up very fast, and all whilst exploring the Carnival fun. And of course, they do put the F in fun. It has to be said, whether it's watching your fellow guests juggling on stage, or like we said, doing the conga, the merengue, some kind of dancing, or up there in the water park, of course, just cavorting around and thinking this is the life. You will love it. You will just love it. It's so vibrant on board Carnival. Look at the sweet shop right there. Talking of shopping, they do have really well stocked boutiques with everything from your Carnival logo gear, which is great for the bragging rights back home, for sure, through to luxury goods. You'll find fine watches and diamonds and jewellery as well, which is wonderful. All the while, enjoy perhaps your favourite cocktail poolside, or, just taking it easy in serenity, the adults-only deck, or playing some basketball or mini golf. And by the way, if you are somebody that just likes to get away from it all, like we mentioned, Serenity is a great place to do that, the adults-only deck, or, remember that you can order if you've been doing excursions all day and you don't want to go out on the town, so to speak, the cruise ship, you can just enjoy room service, kick back and relax and watch a movie, because in the stateroom TVs you've got an interactive TV system which enables you to not only watch movies but also everything that's been going on around the ship is recorded and played back, from lectures through to the travel guide, so you can book excursions, through to what your fellow guests have been up to, the entertainment in the theatre. So that's lots of fun as well. Relaxing on the balcony and just watching the ocean float by. And particularly in this part of the world, I have to say, it's utterly fascinating to be cruising the British Isles. You're quite close to land most of the time, so you will have some lovely scenic cruising along the way, which is just wonderful. Ping pong, live pianists, live guitarists, quartets. It never stops on Carnival, does it?
Oh, it's amazing. Honestly, it is just a good time. That's the great thing. I mean, you can be literally on the go all day and all night. And if you are a bit of a party animal and you like to stay up a little bit later, you'll love it. Things like the piano, the sing-along piano bar, the comedy, the nightclubs, everything's very, very vibrant. I remember my first night on Carnival, I was out there until nearly dawn. It was great. It was fantastic. Right, let's take our cruise then. 12 nights out of Dover to Belfast.
Yes, explore Belfast's history, murals and the Titanic Quarter. Perhaps take the Titanic Belfast and Giant's Causeway tour, where you get to visit the museum and indeed Giant's Causeway coastline as well. Next up, we're into Stornoway in Scotland, where you can discover the Hebridean capital with its rugged landscape and its Gaelic culture. The Callanish stones and scenic Hebrides tour is the one to do here to learn about thousands of years of history. We're into Reykjavik next, the capital of Iceland, where you can discover the vibrant geothermal landscapes. The Golden Circle and Secret Lagoon tour would be wonderful, where you can explore geysers and waterfalls and relax in the hot springs as well. Amazing. Grundarfjörður is next up, where you can see these incredible mountains and fjords where they meet. The Kirkjuvell hike and photography tour is well recommended here, and I think you're just going to get some spectacular photos on that one, aren't you? Unbelievable. We are into Akureyri next, where you can actually learn about thousands of years of Viking history. The Godafoss and Lake Mufon exploration would be wonderful to do, where you can actually see again the landscapes in all their glory, passing you by in the minibus. Seyðisfjörður is next up, and this is, quite honestly, natural paradise. It's very arty as well, so wandering around the local town, you get to see some really lovely boutiques. You might be lucky enough to see puffins as well. We're there in summer, after all. Kirkwall in the Orkneys is next up, and this is where you can learn about the Neolithic sites and the Viking history associated with this part of the world. Head to the Standing Stones at Skara Brae and learn all about it with a seasoned guide. Back into Dover, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to Oz after this very unique itinerary. and marvellous adventure.
You're going to see it all on this as well. I mean, you know, from the Outer Hebrides to the big cities here, to the wonderful geothermal wonders in Iceland. It's a real voyage of discovery around the British Isles and Iceland. It's incredible. And there are so many contrasts to enjoy from place to place on this trip. We really have done something special here in terms of the price tag that you can enjoy as well today with a low deposit. And this is already really popular, super popular, let me tell you. And this comes up in June. June isn't that far away if you think about it in the great scheme of life. We are now booking cruises into the back end of 2027. So this relatively is quite soon, and you can book it still with a deposit right now with our team here at CruiseAway. Here's everything that's included for you. It's great. Honestly, I have to tell you, we've told you about this offer a couple of times on the shows at CruiseAway, and this is really what we do at its finest, offering this fabulous package at such a competitive price for you, including the Sydney flights to and from London, the 3-night stay there, and 12 nights on board Carnival Legend in and out of Dover, packed full of incredible, diverse and fascinating ports. And to know that you can do that today and lock that price in for a deposit, it is brilliant. And again, if you, with this one, if you want to add a drinks package, in fact with any of these Carnival offers, if you want to add a drinks package, do talk to our team, because they have excellent value soft drink packages, as well as the Cheers drinks package for beers, wine, spirits and cocktails as well, which is good value for money. So talk to the team when you come through on 1300 411954. And remember too, you can play around with the stay in London if you want it, if you want that to be longer. And of course at the end of the cruise, if there's somewhere else that you want to spend some time before heading home, just let us know and we can make that happen as well. You could be going anywhere from London, couldn't you? It could be anywhere. You could go to Edinburgh and go and have a little mini break there. You could go back over to Ireland and go to Dublin or Belfast and have some time there. The world, my friends, is your oyster.
Yeah, especially if you have relatives in this part of the world. It just makes sense, doesn't it? And you're there in summer too. Paris, Barcelona, Madrid. You know, like you said, the world's your oyster.
Yeah.
What an incredible adventure, and many adventures that we've featured so far for you. It's so important that you get that deposit down and book soon, particularly for seasonal itineraries such as the British Isles, because they do sell out very fast. Because you got to think about it, there's lots of people from the UK and Europe that are booking them too. And if that's one you've always wanted to do, and I know for a lot of Australians it has been high on the list when you think about it, then you've got to book soon. Yeah,
absolutely. And you know what I always say, we are here for a good time and not a long time. And CruiseAway, I mean, right here with us, we have got adventures for you right the way around the world. There are late deals, there are flash sales, there are special offers going on here, there and absolutely everywhere. For now, for next year, for 2027, and every day on this show as well. So come back and join Joe and myself again very soon as we cruise away.